I'm feeling the real sleepy vibe today. Very chill, mellow mood around here. It's raining outside. It's about 4 o'clock. I am gonna do some chores, watch TV, hang out. So I'm putting on a little makeup, feeling that sleepy vibe, or keeping that sleepy vibe in mind. And I want to try something that I learned recently. I tried it yesterday and it was too much, and now I want to try it again today a little bit less. I debated putting on sunscreen because it's getting to be towards the end of the day and it's pretty cloudy outside now. I try to be in the habit of doing it no matter what because you never know. But I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm not. So I just have Curel on my face for moisturizer, nothing else on my face but that moisturizer. And I just applied Laura Geller Mineral Foundation just to kind of give my face a base because I'm still going to use the Tinted Serum Foundation. But also first I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer underneath where I'm going to put on my foundation. And this is where I goofed up yesterday. I put it kind of like all over my face and it looked nice. It did. but it looked like too much. So today I just kind of want to do my nose here, a little bit on my cheekbones, to just kind of, I don't know, just see how this goes. Because I am going to apply a little bit of blush here too. So yeah, so then next I put on my Ilia Serum Foundation, and this is almost gone. That's okay, because I'm ready for the next bottle to arrive. And I'm just so excited. Makeup is just, you know, it's that the princess vibe. I grabbed the wrong brush. Oh my god. Okay, back to business here. I think about the archetype stuff a lot when I'm applying makeup in the mood, like I just mentioned. I feel sleepy. Sometimes I feel sexy. Sometimes I feel fresh. The other day I felt fresh and alive and like sunny and beachy. Today I feel kind of sleepy and mellow, so I'm just gonna keep it chill. One of my makeup learning goals is to figure out the right color contours of my face. So today I was watching QVC. I felt obsessed. Not necessarily about the products, but I really liked the way they were talking about the products. And I was particularly noticing, in particular, I was looking at their makeup, and they're putting on makeup for a different purpose. They're putting on makeup to be in front of cameras and under light. So you can see the layers of blending and what's reflecting and all, and creating that look on their face. But for me, it's hanging out at home and with mostly natural lighting, a lot of being outdoors. So I'm trying to figure out what's right for me. And as I've been watching myself put on makeup and really paying attention to what I'm doing on my face, I'm noticing that when I put on the foundation, it seems like all one color. So I'm working on that. But I am going to apply a little bit of blush that's very new to my regime. I'm still figuring out under my eyes here. I think I know the direction I'm going to go with those for, DIY for now and see how it goes. But that's definitely an area that I'm working on figuring out. And I'm having just like so much fun doing it. I don't care that I'm just going to watch TV. And I think I am acknowledging a sleepy look to my eyes. So I want to work with it, not against it. I don't want to fight against my natural look right now, especially since I'm only doing this for myself. But in that, it's fun to learn. So for example, I do have this concealer, so I'm gonna try this now. I'm trying not to, I don't want to go all the way up to my eye. I just want to highlight kind of like that. I don't know. Again, I'm playing with it and I'm gonna see how it goes. And I put the bronzer underneath my foundation, which you know what? I'm not so sure about it. When I look at it in my camera light here on my laptop where I'm filming, it looks bright and fine. But when I look in my mirror in my bathroom, it looks too dark. I look too tan. That's not what I'm going for. So I'm gonna keep playing around with it. Maybe I still put on too much, or it comes through more than I think that it is. So I don't think the idea is bad. I just have to figure out how to make it work for me. I love when I forget to put on my shadow insurance before my eyeliner. Although, if I'm honest with myself this time, I was thinking of not even doing it, but then I changed my mind. And so while that's drying for a sec, now I'll put my blush on, which is right here. I use the Elia blush, the stick thing that you can put on your cheeks, your lips, your eyes, I think, wherever you want. It's kind of cool. Versatile makeup's neat. It also helps you like play with stuff without having to buy different things. So like if I liked this color on my eyes, then I know that I can buy an eyeshadow in this color instead of buying the eyeshadow in this color and then finding out that I don't like it. So, and this still has a slight bit of foundation on it from my mistake earlier. So yeah, so in learning about this bronzer underneath my foundation thing, I think what I'm figuring out is this lighting is deceiving on the camera, but I don't like it. But I am going to try it again in like fall, winter. I don't know. Or try it a little bit lighter next time. We'll see what happens. So going with my sleepy vibe, I'm gonna take it kind of light and easy with my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna do kind of a light beigey color as my base, and then a brown on my lid. I'm using Laura Geller eyeshadows, and I find these colors be very soft, which makes it easy to start light and work your way up to however dark you want it to go. I'll stop there. That's a little bit darker than the sleepy look I was talking about, but I'll roll with it. My mascara will help cover some of that up too, blend it in more. And oh, you know what else I can do? Oh, did you see how beat up my brushes? Wait, wrong brush. These are Arbonne brushes, I think, that I got a long time ago. Actually, not that long ago, 2021, but I use things until they are done. So this is all kind of ripped up, not very pretty, but the brush itself is great. So my brush collection is a work in progress. So I do have some new brushes here, but some of them are still some Old Faithfuls in rotation. Oh, I know. What was I gonna do? I was gonna lighten up my top layer a little bit more. So I felt like I went a smidge too dark, so I lightened it back up a little bit with the first color I put on. So now for the mascara. Mascara is my favorite part of putting on makeup. I just look forward to it. So sleepy in my mind sort of relates to the sultry look, so that's why today I am choosing my Lancome Big, what is it? Monsieur Big. There's just something about this mascara that I love, and it's gonna be a new one in my regular rotation for sure. I love thinking about my vibe when it comes to picking out makeup. There is so much to pick from that at the end result for me is gonna be like my intuition, that feeling I'm getting is gonna be what makes me make a choice in the end. Because what's right and what's wrong is for us to figure out. So I'm figuring out what's right and wrong for me. And right now, I can surely say that this mascara is right for me. And almost inevitably, I get my lashes like touch my my lashes touch my eyeshadow, and I get these little dots. Sometimes I just leave them there. Sometimes I get a Q-tip and dot them off and then fix my eyeshadow. There's not much I can do to prevent it, except for try to, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, does anybody else have that problem? What do you guys do? How do you make it not? Or do you put your mascara on first and then your eyeshadow? I don't know if I could ever see myself doing that. But I suppose that's also, why not, I guess, if you figure out a way to make something like that work for you. But because I love putting on my mascara, I'm gonna save it for the end. I'm the kind of person who likes saving like her most favorite bite of food for the last bite. So I enjoy putting on my mascara last and feeling good while I do it.